Our leader is where he is today, is for our sake. How are we going to go through with our freedom? Are we supposed to be talking about election or referendum? We should be talking about referendum, not election. Because for one, whatever is your interest is not in your favor. The country you are talking about is not a country. And we will continue. We will continue to deceive ourselves. Time and tide waits for nobody. Time and tide waits for no man. And when we say it seems like we are playing. All the time we wasted conducting elections, what's the outcome? What have we benefited? Nothing. Time wasted. And when we say time wasted, it's like we don't value it. We should. It is important. Let's take a break. Nnamdi Kanu. Get meaning into that. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. But where we come from, we are being slaughtered. That's supposed to be our land, our ancestral land, we abandoned. And the very people fighting for your survival are the ones that the same people that they are saving, the same people that composes or that are called Biafrans, indigenous people of Biafra, are the same ones not caring for their survival. And they are making you hate your name. They are making you hate who you are. And you buy it. You buy that brainwashing. You accept that you are nothing. When a full-fledged man will wake up and say, my brother is a thief, when he is not a thief. When there is a policy of killing everybody or anybody called a thief, and your brother wakes up and say, my junior brother is a thief, there's a reason behind it. He wants to get rid of his brother. If you know there is a standing order, anybody that's a thief, he will die, we'll kill him. And your brother will say, not even come out openly, they say, we'll give you 3,000 naira. Go and point out your brother that is a thief, you go. They will give you 3,000 naira. The value of 3,000 naira is what you like most over the life of your brother who is not a thief. For the fact that your enemy bribed you. Your enemy bribed you. You took the money and sent your brother to his graves or to his grave. What did you benefit? 3,000 naira. And your brother is gone forever. And after taking that 3,000 naira, you don't even have your freedom. Anybody that will kill you will not be the one that gave you the 3,000 naira. It's a replacement force that don't know you. And before you can open your mouth, say, I am with you, I am poor, you are dead. Because they have achieved their aim. They want you dead. And to get rid of you, they want you to get rid of your brother. And you did. You got rid of your brother, making it easier for them to get rid of you. And as you get rid of your brother, you brag, you boast. With the 3,000 given to you, you pose like a millionaire. Blood money. And the person protecting you, the person initiating for your freedom, for a brighter future for your generation. You're not talking. You're not fighting for his release. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is still extraordinarily renditioned. It should not be. There is no reason for that. He should be released. There are people that are criminals, committing offense, killing people, raping, burning villages, burning markets. You're not arresting them. Anybody that stands for freedom becomes your enemy. If anybody that stands for freedom becomes your enemy, that means slavery, enslavement is your policy. That's what you have in mind. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all you need to be enslaved. And you are a nobody. Yeah, we are playing politics. We are interested in politics. Before I forget, those outside the UK planning to attend the IPOB mega rallies in Liverpool and London should consider booking their hotels in the following London areas: Woolwich, Catford, Croydon, and Lewisham. Because of logistics. Okay. If you need a contact, the number is +44 79 507 11 491. I will be giving out this number every day. Pickup point for Liverpool journey will be, that's the one on the 22nd, will be Capital House, 47 Rushy Green, Catford, opposite Aldi supermarket. Departure 7 a.m. No African time. I'll be making this announcement every day. So if you miss it, get it tomorrow. So anytime you're listening, come with your paper. Okay. So that's the way it is. The Million Man March, that's in UK. The Million Man March. Free Mazi Nnamdi. Free Mazi Nnamdi. That will take place on the 16th of October. That'll be on a Sunday. Time will be 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And the venue is LFC Stadium, Manfield, Liverpool. And on Monday, the 17th, the time will be 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The gathering will be at Trafalgar Square, London, and they will march to the Commonwealth head office, and then proceed to the office of the government. That is the way it's planned. That's practically what we have for the announcement. So we will continue. I said it now that I remembered it. I forgot to Citizen Newa is south, took her daughter somewhere, so he didn't come. I forgot to make that announcement that he will be here next week. So when you're a parent, your job never ends. You know, continue to parent. That's what we do. So back to our issue. We have been extraordinarily punished. Punished to the point that anything concerning Biafra carries death penalty, imprisonment, punishment. I'll bet you say you are one Nigeria. You say you are one Nigeria. We continue. We continue to preach. What you are looking for, this is particularly to our Biafrans. What are you gaining in Nigeria? What are you gaining? When they are telling you that Nigeria is indivisible, who is dividing Nigeria? They are, through their policies, through their conduct, through nepotism. Have they reassigned the post they took? No, they are taking more, and they are making it not making you know that yes, they own Nigeria through the blessing of London. And most of you see what's trending now. And shame is catching most of you. Ndibo, Biafrans. Shame is catching all of us. I hated to say it, but my people, I will not be doing you any good if I don't say it. All these politicians, who are you fighting for? Who are you serving? When you're holding our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, they are invading your land, and they are proud to announce to you that they are killing your people. Now they are becoming bold. Thanks to our politicians. Thanks to our politicians. Breaking. ASWAP claims responsibility for killing of 2 Igbo traders in Kanu. September 26, 2022. ASWAP claims responsibility for buying and trading. That's why you want one Nigeria. As if you cannot buy and trade in your own zone, except in Kanu. Why are you trading there? Are there no buyers from Biafra land? There are buyers. Government on Sunday night killed the duo around Azubras Plaza off France Road, Sabongari in Kanu. The Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram, the Islamic State West Africa Province, formerly known as Jamal al-Sudan, whatever your name is, has claimed the responsibility for the killing of 2 businessmen in Kanu State. Gunmen on Sunday night killed the duo around Azubra Plaza. The deceased are Ifani Elechukwu, aged 41, who was the target of the attack, and his friend, Chibuile Emmanuel, 33, who was shot in the leg but eventually died at a private clinic in the state capital. Ilechuku, a battery dealer, was said to have been lured to his shop by one of the gunmen who pretended to be a customer. He was shot at close range and killed while his friend was chased and also shot. However, ISWAP in a statement said the attack was carried out by soldiers of the Caliphate. One Nigeria. The politicians, they are not speaking. That you're going to conduct the election. And you lie to yourself that the election you're going to conduct, you're going to do it to change Nigeria. It's funny. As if you don't see what is coming. And they're putting out the rubbish. PDP begs Wike as governor alleges betrayal. 1 billion bribe, 1 billion naira bribe. That is what is trending. You are going to conduct election that never takes place except murder, shooting. Who are we fooling? It is the same people that are killing Igbos, killing Biafrans, and our politicians are the ones that have vowed to kill Biafrans, to kill IPOB members. It does not bother you. It does not bother you that your own people will swear, will go to the caliphate, be sworn in as a member of the caliphate, and they will come back to your own village, to your own region, and swear that they will kill you if for any reason you raise your voice to say you want to be free. As you say it, the Westerners who took part in the killing of the Igbos saw what they did to Igbo people, and they don't want to go through it. They took part. They repented. They said, no, this thing we did was wrong. We thought we were fighting for one Nigeria. We are no longer following the doctrines of the Fulanese. We will ensure that Oduduwa people never go through what Biafra did. The Biafrans that went through it, you have opportunity to be free. No, you don't want to take that opportunity. Instead, you are being used by the caliphate to further kill your people. And the West said, no, our people will not go through that. This is Akeredolu. He vowed to arm Amatuku, fumes over Katsina, arming its security outfit. Katsina State, arming people to kill other people. And Akeredolu said, no. If you do that, I am going to arm Amatuku to protect our people. What are the Igbo Biafran governors doing? Kill IPOB, kill ESN, kill anybody that opens mouth and said they want to be. Kill and kill. I will tell you, I've done it before and I'll do it again. Kill your own people. And when we say it, that there is something definitely wrong with Biafrans, We don't seem to try to find the source of our problem. That's why I gave you the analogy of pioneers, people that started something. Amotoku, who is telling you go and kill Amatoku? Have you seen any of the Western governors say, oh, bring Amatoku, go to the bush, find Amatoku, kill them? No, they arm them. They tell them, stay there, be the protector of your people. But Biafrans, Ndibo, even those in diaspora, eyeing politics, Ndibo, the people are there being wasted. Ndibo that abandoned their lands to go to foreign lands cannot put together one single policy that will protect them. They cannot. Instead, they want to know when you will kill the IPOB. You're waiting for somebody to come and give you money. You go and point out to his IPOB member. The same IPOB that the UN are granting their, you as an IPOB, asylum, knowing fully well that something is wrong. You that is the victim don't know that there's something wrong. Iberibe, aparekuru. I don't care your rank and file. That is the truth. Those that say they are the elites, they are the worst. They are the worst offenders. They cannot come down from their high horses to look as to what is on the ground. They cannot. They are so almighty that they don't want to have anything to do with you. They strongly believe that the government that drove them away is the government that will try, that they're going to try to play games with. You're going to cozy with them. Today, they are showing you a different side of the coin. There was somebody that posted something, and I looked at it. I was not shocked. Honestly speaking, I was not shocked in any way. It did not surprise me. It did not. The news kept coming out, it kept coming out, it kept coming out. Now it's fully blown. And I'm waiting for all those one Nigerians to come and make a comment. This is what a Fulani man posted. Ahmed Abdullahi posted this. My dear Igbo brothers, you all should start searching for another Obi. We have adopted this one into the northern fold, and he is now one of us. His title is coming soon. We are not letting him go again. I'm really sorry. And a helpless Biafran responded, "We dash you. We dash you, Obi." And Mercy reported, "Now, wow." And then Chooks reported, "This is when you go to Israel, you get behave Israelites." And Sunday covered his face. And Mama say, "We no agree, bring back Obi." Oh man. Well, what was the reason? What was the reason? Your favorite candidate was featured in Kanu being initiated by the caliphate. This has been the pride of Nnamdi. He is going to change Nigeria. Tell me what he's going to do when he gets in there. He'll be like his brothers that were initiated. I did not bring this video. He has to defend himself. It's trending. Everybody's watching it. And people are now dumbfounded. And this is the Labour Party. When I ask you guys, how come he went to London and back? No, they want to deceive Biafrans. They want to sandwich your eyes so that you will think there's an Igbo man going to be president. And you will come out and vote. And you will be back in the same position you were. Never to get free. Never to be free. And all those that are taking the positions in the political appointments are agents of the Fulanis. That is why they don't talk. That is why when they get there, they embark on killing IPOB members. That the world know. The world know that the IPOB members are the ones fighting to keep Biafra alive. But your brothers are fighting to kill them and kill you. And your brothers fighting to kill the IPOB members and kill you are those sponsored by the Fulanis. And they have them in different forms. They have them in different forms. Some of them come as rapists. They bring them in. No women with them. They descend on your small girls and rape them to pieces. Did any of the governors condemn it? No. Rather, they are telling them, bring your young men. Bring them. This is betrayal in the highest degree. We have nothing to do with the election. We are not interested in your politics. But this is the truth.
Carry me dey go, Obi carry me dey go to New Naija. Obi carry me dey go to New Naija. Carry us dey go, Obi carry us dey go to New Nigeria. Obi carry us dey go to New Naija. For a new Nigeria, United Nigeria, a secure Nigeria, standard education, steady electricity, industry go dey. Unemployment go go, corruption go go, bandits go go, Boko Haram go go, Ipob go go, futility take over. Carry me dey go, Obi carry me dey go to New Naija. Obi carry me dey go to New Naija. Carry us dey go, Obi carry us dey go to New Nigeria. Obi carry us dey go.
Wow. Wow. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. That is the new Nigeria. That is the new Nigeria. I'm shocked. This is why we told you we're not interested in the politics. Our eyes, we must keep our eyes on the ball. Freedom, referendum. Leopard never changes his spot. politicians are politicians. They will play the game. They will do all in their power to deceive you. Videos don't lie. That you just listen is the video of Obi in Kanu being initiated. It is there. Now people are quiet. Your strength is IPOB. Your future is IPOB. Your survival is IPOB. That you can stand and talk is IPOB. This is the same people they want you to eliminate. What if we say, okay, to hell with it, let all of us go and be? That's the Islamization right there. They're almost done. The only stumbling block they have is IPOB, and this is why they want to get rid of IPOB in any way they want, that they can. And this is why they have their own people claiming to be IPOB that doesn't belong in IPOB. That is why they go to the farthest end of the earth to infiltrate IPOB. And they fail. That is why they attack IPOB. And they fail. They go to DOS, they fail. There are unscrupulous elements in IPOB. No problem. That is always the case. That doesn't mean that the DOS or the HOD is sponsored. You have seen people that fall by the wayside. You will be the judge. All those in diaspora, the Oduduwas were in the United Nations. Where were the Biafrans? No show. Yeah, they weren't there. They were not there. October 1, the Oduduwas will be there. I'm waiting for Biafrans. You cannot be saying you want to be free and at the same time you are leading, you are spreading. I mean, they will go and tell the United Nations, you see, he is a Biafran. You see, they don't want to go. You have forgotten this is a trick that they're playing. They will take the picture of Obi and his utterances. They will take it and go and show the United States. See, it's one Nigeria. See, they want to go. They don't want to go. You see, he is contesting to. How can they say we are doing them bad when he is contesting for president? You cannot be saying you want to be free and at the same time your leg is in Nigeria. You're contesting for election. They will not talk to you. They will not listen to you. Total boycott. Total denial. Not having anything to do with the election is your key to freedom. You can't say you want to be free and you're sponsoring somebody that's with the caliphate. Look, it's not too late. Now is the time you will understand that you have nobody. Your politicians have sold you. They have sold you. The consequence or consequences of what they are doing to you is beyond repairs. The world is not stupid. Biafrans, I am telling you, you cannot be fighting to be free and at the same time you are contesting for election and being spearheaded by your own man, a Biafra. And that's why they put him there. So you see, look at him, he's number one. And how do you say they want to be free? And that is why we told you IPOB is a terrorist group. This is what they are planning. And this is why Radio Biafra cannot be fooled. We tell you what is happening. If you like, learn. If you like, be it Iboribo. Sometimes I mix joke with my broadcast, and that doesn't stop there, because there's one thing I got sometime, and it gave me a flashback as to when we were in school. Some people don't like to go to school. Don't mention school to them. It's like poison. It's like poison. They are not mentioned. In the morning, they'll go and hide by the bushes on the way to school. Their mom will think that the boy is going to school, but he'll be hiding by the bushes. And some of the students will see him and go and report that this boy is around. And then you go, the teacher will send people to go and catch you and bring him to school. This is what you will hear. You don't want to go to school to learn. Learning, bookish, is not the end. It's common sense. That little boy, you have to direct him, show him the way. But at the end of the day, after all is said and done, he will decide as to what he's going to be. Akaraka, people's destiny are different. Many of you, can testify to some of us that witnessed such students. And to be honest with you, are they poor today? No. Most of them are even better than those that have holding all high degree university degrees. All does not end in school. Common sense. Our people, it is not too late. Let's pick up where our leader stopped. Stop betraying Ndibo. Stop betraying Biafrans. Stop betraying our leader. And stop betraying yourself and your families. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. I announced to you the Million Man March instructions. And for those of you that didn't get that, I will give you that again. So I think by now you should have your paper and pen ready. Pick on point for Liverpool journey on Sunday, the 16th. It's at Capital House, 47 Rushy Green, Catford, opposite Aldi Supermarket. Departure is 7 a.m. Please arrive on time. That is 41 on the 16th. You're asked to book those that will attend outside the UK planning to attend the IPOB mega rallies in Liverpool and London. Book your hotels in the following areas: Woolwich, Catford, Croydon, and Lewisham. It's vital for logistic reasons, including easy of coordinated transportation to and from Liverpool for those who are interested in the road trip. Evangelism. Further inquiries and more details, contact Nze, Emma Nze, plus 447 95 071 1491. Contact Nze Imanze. That's the call number. The phone lines are open. It is what it is. It is what it is. We'll try. When somebody is dedicated, that which you have is IPOB. And we have our ESN and to protect our people. Now everybody's harvesting yams and everything. When IPOB and ESN was fighting, the cattle herdsmen, our women were the ones being targeted. Farmers were not allowed to be in their farmland. And that's what they experienced. Caller, your name and where you call it.
Mazi Alozie, good morning to you, sir. Hello, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mazi, can I start by yesterday I wanted to call in, but it was almost the time of your closing. Actually, you have already closed, actually, because the time that you would have given to me would have been very short. I see IPOB. What happens here is that when you do good, we praise you. When you go out of the line, even if it is me, we come and we tell you, no, you are out of the line. I want to appreciate our brother Ben for speaking my mind yesterday. If he has been speaking like that, I will never have a problem. He nailed it. Even when he come back, I thank God that you gave him that chance to speak, to our people. The same thing that he was talking about yesterday, you are actually dealing with it today regarding the politicians that have been destroying their own people in the southeast and in Biafra as a whole. The worst part of it is the southeast people. I don't know what happened to this our brother normally come on the line from Igodo or from Edo that used to deal with this with broken English. I think he has a better language to analyze what is happening to us from our own politicians in the southeast. Mazi Chukwu Emmanuel or Mazi Emmanuel always come on the radio. He keep on talking about to be going to pray for Tafara. Is it Tafara Belewe or whoever that he goes to his grave to pray? And then I don't know. There's sometimes when you're treating this topic, there's something that was on my mind. I was asking myself this question every second while you were talking. Every politician in the South, whether Oduduwa or Biafrans, when they want to be a president of Nigeria or in any political arena in Nigeria, they go to the northern part. If they don't go to Sokoto, they will go to Kanu. From there, they will go to Kaduna, to all their chiefs in the north. After then, they will go to the ex-presidents in the north. And then when you look at them coming to the south, I have not seen them to go and meet any Oba in the Yoruba land. We have just one person in the southeast, which is Obi of Onitsha. I've never seen any of the politicians in the west or even in the north coming to meet Obi of Onitsha seeking for a support. And then most of them, when they go and they turn to become a Muslim at the point that they are there in order to prove they are one Nigerianist. And when we are telling people, or Mazi Alozie yesterday, day before yesterday, he was pointing on this. Any politician that has been on the ballot in Nigeria is worse than even the one that is coming. How do these people think that Obi is better than the other politicians that they are talking about, like Trimbu or Atiku Abubakar? These guys, they are all birds of the same feathers. There's no difference between this and that. This is exactly the same mistake Nigerians made and bring the late Buhari. Our leader was shouting, you guys want to bring a dictator. You want to bring the worst human being Nigeria ever produced to be a president that took over Nigeria through a coup. Is it what you want to bring? No. Was anyone listening? No. They were all adamant that, we have got somebody who's coming to remove Boko Haram, remove Al-Shabaab, remove everybody. That this is the man that is coming to do that. But the same man said the attack in the north to their Boko Haram or to their bandit brothers is attack on the north. They heard it, but they still bring him in. Look at where they are today in that country called Nigeria. Obi say he has killed before. He's coming to do better. And the person might be saying, the person that sang this song that you were playing earlier, Obi is taking them to a new Nigeria. He's coming to remove Ipob. He's coming to remove Boko Haram. I don't know how to put this, how gullible Nigerians are. If this man that they are talking about has not opened his mouth to condemn the activities, like this killing of 2 Igbo people in Kaduna now, he's coming to remove Boko Haram. Is he coming to remove the ones in the soldier? You see, there's one that was a bandit who was parading, killing innocent people, that later become the captain of the immigration officers that doesn't even know his left and right. Is he coming to tell the man, no, you don't qualify to be there? I really do not understand how did Nigerians get to where they are today, that they cannot see that they are all doomed as a people, that Nigeria need to be rearranged. Let everyone know. Hamadike, happy birthday to you once again. Have they not been hearing that man? Have not been hearing some of the people that are coming to China to tell them that Nigeria is about to be Islamized and they are moving with a super speed? That whoever comes in must be a person that is subject to them. Have they not been hearing this? What is actually driving these people? Is it because they are doing election and the money is being shared around? Is it, they create a lot of poverty in order for people to be so useless so they can use them as a subject during this time? Do they have a work? They used 100 million to buy a ticket. Students are not going to school. There's no schools in Nigeria. There's no petrol. The refineries are not working. I see NNPC doing advert on CNN, and you ask yourself question. There's not even one refiner in Nigeria that is working, and they are talking about revolution in Africa through NNPC. These people are just deceivers and crook and useless set of people. All of them bar none. The only thing that can save that nation is everyone to go back to his own. I have one question for you. I might not be privy to this question that or answer to this question that I'm about to ask. These our brothers who were in United Nations. What stopped Biafrans to go with them? Are we not together in this thing together, asking for freedom of our people? Now on October 1st, they are going to go again. What stopped us from joining them? When we are going now, 1 million march now in Liverpool, are they not supposed to join us? This question that I wanted to ask AY, why are we not working together? Seeing these 2 flags in Nigeria, or the 3 flags in Nigeria, including Middle Belt, flying up, asking for the freedom of these 3 nations in Nigeria. I don't know. Maybe you have a better answer, or maybe AY or whoever. Okay, sir.
Citizen AY is not here. We'll be here on Monday.
Okay. Okay, sir.
We don't have to be reminded of our job. Okay? The mentality of our people is what determines our actions. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We Biafrans should be ashamed of ourselves, because we were accusing the Oduduwa people of not acting. Now they woke up, they are ahead. They don't want anything to do with Nigeria. The Oduduwas don't want anything. I have said it in different ways. I even said what this governor just said for Akredolu with regard to...
Yes, with regard to the their people.
Yeah, but what are we doing? We are actually looking for IPOB members to kill them. We are looking for ESN to kill them through the help and the order of the governors. You know, as we are speaking this, you're talking about being in the United Nations. Those that are supposed to do it are the ones welcoming Obi. How do you expect them to do? And now October 1 is coming. You see the Oduduwa people raising their flag. It seems like one Nigeria is the order of the day for Biafrans. I think it's the spirit of defeated people. That's what.
Mazi, the reason why I asked this question is that we've been working together, IPOB and Oduduwa, one voice. That I'm asking. I'm not, because okay. No, that's what I want to know. Because if we are waiting for this one's welcoming Obi, we are not going to get anywhere. And let me say this. We need to get Biafra before the end of this year. Even October, November, December, Biafra needs to be declared. If we are waiting to get to April or wherever the election is going to be held, we are doomed as a race. This nonsense of election, maybe after election, we wait for this, and we need to revolt. There is a lot of things that have happened, that are still going to happen, that should lead us to revolt. Because if we talk about Southeast politicians stop killing their people, it is not going to stop. It will never stop. We need to stop them. We need to stop them in whichever way. Even if we are going to kill ourselves, all of us, and start all over again, let's do that. They are not going to stop killing our people. Mazindewo, thank you.
Yeah. We have issues, and we'll deal with it. We are dealing with it. Time will tell. Call your name and where you call it.
Mazi Alozie. Good afternoon from here.
Good morning and welcome.
Thank you, Mazi. My name is Mazi, and then the chief also changed. Mazi, I'm calling from my location. Mazi, my little contribution this afternoon is that you see, it's like we are losing focus. Mazi, I want to ask you, if you have somewhere to go or somewhere going, very, very important to you, and you reach around the road and you stop, you understand, and start listening to gospels or whatever they are saying. You will reach there, the interview or the appointment have finished, you go empty-handed. That is what I'm seeing now. Our people, we just, in fact, I don't know, this is not what Mazi Nnamdi taught us. So that is that we should be responding to every church that talk even on social media. We come and our let you respond to them. What is happening? We should focus on where we are going and forget obedience or anything, and focus on where we are going.
Mazi, hold on. We are not talking about what we are saying is what people are not catching. those people that have been following OP, instead of following our leaders' instruction, we are revealing to
yes, that is that there is many strategies in a war. Many strategies. I don't know if you study other people's struggle. They come in many strategies. You understand? Then they come. Maybe you are going with your dog. To just come around the road and the shit. You know, when you reach there with your dog will stop smelling the shit before you will know what is happening. I'm already there. You understand, Mazi? We should forget these people. Even though this autopilot and this idiot, this Finland car wash, forget about them. We have goal, Mazi. And this man is almost, in fact, almost 90 minutes. Friends have agenda, and there's one to complete the agenda. So it's our own. He left for us to say no to the agenda. And the secondary, after since that day that I listened to this our history, this 1966 Igbo massacre, my life has never been the same again. And that is where I expect our people to focus. And the only thing that make me the only thing that keep me worried is how after this massacre and after the war, our people still go back and become friends of the same people that massacred them. Dancing on the blood of their own person, of their own people. I can't even understand it. I can't even understand it. Because I remember 70s. Every woman, if you don't have a large friend, it never started. You understand? And you see them making mouth. And silence in people. And what will go there, play music, everybody will come and dance on the same land that consume your people. I don't understand this part. It's my day. Since that day, after this, after I listen to all this history, it's me Alozie. The same people that massacre you in thousands, in millions, you go there and become their friends, dancing with them, dining with them, making mockery of your dead ones that they died in vain. I can't understand it. And that is where we should focus and forget about all this talk. We should focus on that history because. Thank you, Mazi.
Yeah, well, thank you. There's no smoke with that fire. If this Obi thing didn't come out, most of they had almost adopted him. He almost convinced everybody. Now they know, and this is why you have to point out things to people, because if you don't point them, I say let it go, then you are hurting yourself. Expose it and let people know. And we have been exonerated. Focus on IPOB freedom. Freedom of Biafra. That's what we should focus. What our leader told us, we must follow. What our leader told us. Call out your name and where you calling.
Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. Good evening to you from here. Good morning to your end there. My name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy, Mazi. Mazi, I want to thank you for your good work. You see, Biafrans will take note that our land is under siege and the enemies are fighting front and back to destroy. They are fighting to destroy us as the people. They are also fighting to destroy our struggle. The Nigerian government is sponsoring criminalities in our land, using our people, unfortunately so. And also their master, the British, are also doing their own strategic work, using Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is a ploy to destroy Biafra struggle. So they are fighting us in all ways. I should put it like that. They are really fighting us in all ways. But I believe that because of our determination and with the support of Chukwokike, I believe we are going to be victorious at the end of it, because all their fights will only make us to come out strong and victoriously. You see, Mazi Alozie, the point of the matter is that the thing that has been happening in our land right from time, if our people should pay attention to the history of Igbo people, of Biafrans of our land, and what we've passed through in Nigeria, there is nobody will come out either anywhere, not only in Biafran land. Even if you are a Biafran, you are in Lagos or you are in Abuja, you will not even talk anything about. Let me assume that you find yourself in those places, but you will not talk anything about, maybe should I say, campaigning or doing anything about Nigeria. Nothing about Nigeria will even freak you. You will not be interested in anything about Nigeria. Honestly, even before I came to abroad, I myself, nothing about Nigeria that, despite that I was in Nigeria, I went to their school in Lagos there, I did. My friends whom I schooled with in Lagos, they will always, some Yoruba guys, they will always tell me that you and Biafra, this country, you know like this country, they your mind, this one, that one. Because sometimes I cannot help, but I will just show it out. That country, spiritually, I never liked anything about Nigeria. I never, right from my childhood, because I grew up in the north, I never liked anything about Nigeria. The only time that I feel a little bit, I take fresh air, is maybe during December period when my parents take me to the east. When I get to my father's compound, when I go to our backyard, when I come out, when I go to I will just feel at ease a bit. Whenever I leave my hometown and I go to Lagos, because most of my life I lived in the north and in Lagos before I left that country. I never liked any of those places. And it's a spiritual thing. And that is why because what happened is that Owazurike was a criminal who most of our people were able to identify early. And when Owazurike was doing his Biafra thing, some people knew he was a criminal. I know he was a criminal. My father don't joke with anything Biafra, because he used to follow Owazurike. They go to meeting. He will tell me, come, let's go to meeting. Even in Lagos. But I feel like, because when I read newspaper, because we do buy papers, we read, and I will see where they write in Nigeria, but Owazurike has building in Abuja, he has building here, and I say, how can somebody who is fighting for Biafra? So I find it important to follow my father to their meeting. Except maybe sometimes I have to go and deliver message to him. They are maybe in Itu, because they have their branch in Itu. They have one in Iwaya. They have one in Lagos. They have branches. Them myself. So what I'm trying to say is that the Biafran people, they have had this history of pain, suffer, hardship, death, and everything bad that you can think of in that place that we call Nigeria. And there is nobody that will see what is going on now that will come out, that will not know that what Peter Obi is doing is trying to deceive our people. It's just a British game. Because Peter Obi himself is a benefactor of the pains, the death, and the blood of our people. Because he himself even killed our people to sit in a governorship seat in the Anambra state. So it's not different from the others. It's not different from Fulani. Look at Shebi, you see him now going around to Babangida, Atiku, and all of them, but Abdul Salam. These are his class. He went to pray in their what is that man's name again, in his grave. This is who they are. So our people, I don't know, these things we are saying, yes, not because we are towing the path of election, but to educate our people out of this ignorance, to make our people understand. Makanasi, you understand now? So our people must understand that what we are doing is trying to educate our people, and our goal is Biafra, and nothing is great. The level of consciousness that we have now is obvious that all we face and all we want is Biafra, and that's what we are going to get. It doesn't matter what anybody does. Nigeria government can sponsor all the criminality in our land. It is their problem. I pity those people they are using, because our people now joke. I will see a young boy that has 2 hands, 2 legs. What? How can you say there is no work? That's why you go into criminality, carrying gun. Okay, that person, if you carry gun, you don't go to thief a chance who is destroying you, and you don't go to thief the Nigerian government or that person you are going to steal from, that you are going to snatch his car or gun his house or going to steal. How? You don't be suffering. Is it not something to make that money? Is he in any way is stealing from you? Then why should our people be carrying out criminal activities against our people in our land? I only pity them, because these criminals in our land, the land of Biafra will swallow them as it's going to swallow Fulani. That is the point. So our people must continue what we are doing. We must make sure that we remain very, very strong. Those of us that are weak, that know what is going on. Because some of our people are still gullible. Now they say a bird that is born in a cage is flying as a crime or as something that is bad, because it's born in a cage. And if you stay in darkness, like Nigerians or our people who have lived in darkness, if you see light, it will be irritating you. So all these things are proverbs that these days by so many people have come before us, because this is to educate the people, to make them understand. Because in Nigeria, the abnormality has sunk into the people that is now looking like a norm to them. And that is why they tend to always dance towards anything that could make them feel as if they are at ease. Because P2B now, what we tended is using P2B to make the people feel as if they are at ease. So to use him to convince them. Because I tell you, some of them, when you ask them, they'll say, if P2B doesn't win, we'll do revolution. Stupid people. When P2B doesn't win, the same P2B will come and tell you, please calm down, everything is okay, and we'll normalize everything, and we'll go to court, and there the matter don't finish. That is where it ends. And you see the fool who come out tomorrow and be following you. And you will try to tell him that you made this mistake before. He will still be arguing with you. So I don't know, but I believe that by special grace of Chukwabema, we are going to be victorious. Our destination is Biafra and nothing else. So Mazi, let me go ahead to give out our number for people to support ESN. We know what our land is in nowadays. Our land is under evasion. A lot of things is happening. And we have to support ESN. We have to equip our men on ground to be able to make sure we confront these enemies. The only way to drive away pressure or forceful oppression in your land is to apply a super force, a higher force that is higher than that one. You have to apply it. If not so, you cannot do anything. So if you're a Biafran, you are in Europe or you are in America, we'll have these numbers for you to call, and you'll be directed on how to support ESN. First is the numbers for Biafrans in Europe. This number is from IPOB National Body, sent by IPOB National Coordinator of Italy, and it is for you to call, and you will be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. The numbers are on WhatsApp and Signal, so your country of domicile is not a problem. If you call, you'll be directed rightfully so. The first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. And the second is +39 371 30444902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. As long as you're a Biafran, you are in Europe, anywhere you are, call them and they will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. Secondly, is for Biafrans in America, the continent of America. Dr. Tina, known as Dr. Money, is the name, and the number is +1 682 552 3333. I repeat, +1 682 552 3333. You call Dr. Tina and she will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. People must not fall to vulnerability. Now, Mazi Alozie, I want to make a very important announcement for Biafrans in Italy. We have some people who are not capable to come out to support us openly. We encourage them to call us and they will follow their terms and secretly they will support us. So if you're a Biafran, you are in Italy and you want to support, but for your own best reason, we respect people's view and their own perspective or perception, should I say. So we'll allow you and we'll do things the way you want to do. All we want is for ESN to be supported because the thing that is happening to all Biafrans. You might be living free in Italy, but at home your people are living in fear, and it cannot continue like that. It's our responsibility to drive away fear in our land. Then secondly is there is a WhatsApp group in Italy created by some people. Some of them are people expelled from IPOB, some are suspended, some are expelled, and they create a WhatsApp group and they are defrauding our people. They send private bank accounts, postal pay accounts to our people to be collecting from them. The recent one, they are taxing our people to pay them money before Thursday, citing that they want to start a fundraising on the 1st of October, which is this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. All Biafrans to disregard this group. Do not give your money to anybody. Here in Italy, IPOB does not have any WhatsApp group where people share their personal postal pay or personal account details to collect money from people. If you find yourself in such group, you have to ignore it because these people, they have been defrauding our people for a very long time, and they attach IPOB to the name of whatever thing they are doing. That is why it pains us. And we are also sending this warning out that IPOB is registered in Italy as Indigenous People of Biafra. The acronym IPOB, EPOB. Anybody attaching our name IPOB to any group is looking for our trouble because it's impersonation and it is stealing of identity and it is tantamount to criminality. So we are going to get these people arrested. We are going to do the necessary thing that we are going to do to make sure the name IPOB belongs to IPOB and IPOB alone. We are registered in Italy and we have our certifications and our registration documents. And if you are doing anything, you are in Italy, we are warning our people who are engaging into this criminality. You should know that you are engaging into criminality so that tomorrow you will not say some people did you back. People will start talking nonsense. When you are warning, they will not listen to you. So our people must make sure that they don't go and give out their money. We have details, we have the bank accounts, we know the people who are doing this thing, and we are warning everybody to sit and stop. IPOB does not have anything attached to its name registered here in Italy. If you want to defraud people, go and form your own name and defraud people. Do not attach IPOB to your name. It is criminal in the land where you are. We are warning to be for armed, to be for one is to be for armed. Before we come, so that we will not say we started because we will not allow it. So our people must stop dangling themselves towards criminality. Nobody should give anybody money. Nobody is raising any fundraising that is not approved by HODDOS. Here in Italy, we have our means. We give us our numbers to support ESN. You call those numbers and you'll be directed to the appropriate channel and through the appropriate means. IPOB is IPOB. We're in every city in Italy. In every major city in Italy, we have IPOB zone, IPOB family. There is nowhere you not see us in Italy. So people should take precaution. Stop using IPOB name to deport people in Italy. It is against the law. Even though we know you, it doesn't matter. Because when we come after you, we will not know you again. That's what we are saying. We have been warning it now. They will not hear. You talk, they know we hear. Tomorrow now, they will start singing another thing. It's a warning and it's also an advice and a caution because we are going to carry it out. Don't say it's a threat. We'll carry it out. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. And Elohim bless you for here. Our demand is the unconditional release for our leader and a referendum because we are going to take our freedom. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie. And Chukwu bless you from here.
Bless you too. Thank you. The call number is +1 767 0848. Welcome, Mazi. Go ahead. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. Our people. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi Alozie, good evening to you.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Great to see you, my beloved brothers and sisters. People of Biafra will continue to be with us. I want to continue to say this, Mazi. You see, those of us that knows the truth and we are deviating, we are waiting for the Almighty God, Jesus, to come down and help us. It will not work. And let me continue to say this. The reason why I'm saying it is because of our brother who is pretending to be a good man, who is pretending, telling people what he will do when he becomes Nigerian president. I want to tell you this, you that is listening to me, that if Jesus Christ happens to return back to the earth and they say, come and be Nigerian president, the children of darkness in the zoo politics will not allow him to perform that work. So with this, I am telling all of you that if P2B is good, not for Nigeria, the people that will make sure that he won't survive it, that he will not do any good thing for you that is listening to me, remain this evil doers in the power. The reason why I'm saying it is because they asked one person who is a very strong supporter of the P2B as the Nigerian new president. That is normally what he says. They asked him, if at the end of all this effort from you people as a youth supporting P2B and Nigeria denying him that opportunity of being the president after all your efforts, voting him, doing all the whole thing, what will you do? Do you know what this guy gave as an return answer? He said that is the time that they will come and start doing Biafra. It simply means you are a fool. That time is the time that you think is good for you to start asking for your rights. The same thing to this so-called Wike who killed his brother, killed his sisters last time on behalf of doing what the Fulanis want him to do. Then at the end, he got disappointed. He started lamenting. Now, in his mind, he's an honest man. Every day, you hear his comments on the news, and some people are hailing him. We called him fool. The reason why we called him fool, go and investigate how many people he killed in Obi, and ask, what did those people commit? Those people are the youth. They are the citizens of the country that he claimed to represent. And those people are demanding for the same thing that he himself that claimed to be a Hitler. Now he's now discovering what those people discovered long time ago and makes him or makes them to join this wonderful platform to support what we are saying. All the people you see doing freedom fighting today, there is one reason the other that makes them to join this wonderful platform. All the people saying conduct referendum in Nigeria, they have a very genuine reason. Because the evil people in Nigeria are benefiting and they are the ones who will continue to benefit. That is the reason why people will come out and tell you that it is his fault. And some people will think it is a joke because they know what they are doing. So I am using this opportunity to tell you that is listening to me that you have to tighten up your belt. If you don't demand for this right thing this time, that time will come. You will not even have opportunity to demand it. For you that say that after they pursue P2B, if they don't allow P2B to be Nigerian president, that is when you will come and start agitating for Biafra. I call you a fool. For those of you that have that mentality, you are a fool. We are demanding for our rights. And what is that our right? We want to be free. In the zoo, the tribes that fill up the zoo, they are number one problem that the zoo is having, because when you are an outer man and you see your brother doing bad, instead of you to condemn what your brother, he said, no, it's our own. Let us protect him. So that is the reason why the zoo is having problem, and we will continue to tell these evildoers this thing, that the only solution of the zoo problem is not 2023 election. That is a roundtable discussion that will lead to referendum, and they must release all the people that they hold that didn't commit anything. Mazi, thank you so much.
Call your name and where you calling from.
Oh, Dada Alozie, Jishike, oh, Dada, Jishike, Dada Alozie, man, so Ketchukwe, and I'm from Omowa, Olu Province, Biafra land. I'm calling from Upper Province, Biafra land. That's all over the world. IPOP, we are one family. This is to restore this land back. Every IPOP, you have seen the clip that Alozie played. That idiot that is singing that if Tito become IPOP, we go. That Alozie imagine. That Alozie, Emaso, that chicken doesn't get the chic. Oh, that. I saw Kunagag when I Canada, we said that the chicken and the again. That the chicken, you see all these governors here, all these religious leaders, they will regret heavily for kidnapping our leader and handing over to the worst enemy of Biafrans on this earth. I'm telling you that. That is it. And as we brought the religious leaders, they are all thieves. Koro, they are seeing Jesus Christ too. But they don't know. I'm telling you that. And then Jesus Christ said, they're not the candidate. Every verse in the scripture, they're not the candidate fulfilled. But when we IPOP, so the Bible, what everyone knows about it. All they get to do fine. Huh? Konye dene chike dozo rakailote. Dene chike dozo mchiko karima sinzeng dede. That I bring on John chapter 15, from verse 1 to end, and the same John chapter 16, from verse 1 to end. They refine. Jesus told them, a little while, they will see him. A little while, they will not see him. And a little while, they will see him. But just a little while, we see that. That's not the Kanu. Oh, 1 year and 4 or 5 months. God is our, it just leads us when the savior of the whole world. Because the world doesn't even know that they're not the kind is their savior. Up till now. Because without that, this was the end. I'm telling you, this wonderful God, that will be his name. And for, you know, the honor of this world. Ụwa amaka mma ọmmadụ ụwa mebiri ụwa ntọdụ dalụza ụwa nche ọmmadụ ụwa lekwa ụwa and they want this world to damage. Ọba expected the circumstance ka m na-agwakwa ihe o maka mmadụ rather than the kind of whether any Christ was the body of Jesus Christ of this our generation, that then not the we end this world. Whether that none of the kind is coming. That is nothing kind of not local. That's what I said. Better they go. I will help you under oath to restore this land back. The whole world use our resources to develop their places so that we will live our land as better. Either we choke you at the level. Fulani want to come and take our land. That is okay now. Can you can and there? And you call him a blow. Then I think the scripture about the Quran. Then I pray First Maccabees chapter 1 and the First Maccabees chapter 2. There from verse 1 to end. Alexander the Great. Biafra. I pray to a one from the open up to Chiripa. Goblin and I see come my home. Yeah, then I get question and the shed. How are you on now? How are you programming with that? Come and check out the same guy. What is down now? I will share them now. Now see there the bottle. I will get out with the plot to Biafra land. That I was Britain and Fulani with them. The church guy student. Yeah. Now put on I will don't know for the way. Okay, but we're looking up for that. Other man, remember. That I was the church of Sinjari. It was that address chapter 1 and chapter 2. That the Alexander the Great. That is the textbook changing everything about us, our tradition, imposing their own on us. That take it as the faithfulness of Matataya. All that they not the call Matataya. So we call on again. Oh, I'm a big cook and much cook. Oh, to put that coach about Yahoo. They know what. Kaji, the for. Come up to Binaga, but try the Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know people. Kanu, I'm a people. I'm a Kaja Mama. I'm a Kayana, what I will want to. I don't know some Baga people, Baga Solido, Baga Yotizi Bazo. Second Samuel chapter 20. 70 billion. Only couple of time, like I told you, but I said I could do better. Baga, you get the name Bazo, Bobby Sana, the Salasu. Only got talking about that. I put you to Qatar. But then I say, oh, Corona, why was the guy? Tira like, the call for okay, Bazo, what the one name? I can go. But
Very good evening. This is your phone down at Barimaz. That is true, when you were presenting your presentation, you know, at the early time, you talked about the Ipob that they killed two of our brothers out there in the northern side. And the people who killed it were not hiding themselves, and they came open to say that they are member of the Sokoto Caliphate soldiers or something. Is it really true, or is just a caption came from some other place within you? Because why?
Destroyed the paper, reported it.
Okay. You know, I was making a comparison about what somebody who called himself a human being in, I think, the number, he said, when the Fulani killed us, they will pay 1 million, and then when kill them, they will pay as well too. You know, so I just want to find out, is the person alive who we are making those remarks that we should allow Fulani to, you know, reside in our own place, and not just only that. Now that these guys are killed, what is the crime that they have committed, and how much going to pay their families? Because I want those idiots who are conversing, you know, for 2023 elections, or those pastors to know that those fucking idiots, those animals who think they will use the name Jesus to deceive me, they should wake up now and talk about this thing. Because you can't just sit down and watch the Jesus of England, who have connived with his servant, Lord Lugard, to create Nigeria and force me into it. And he keep akimbo watching me being killed. And nobody is saying anything, and only thing they converse, only thing they preach in the author of that same Jesus is 2023 election with PVC. And every Egypt are sitting down watching them, clamoring for Obi, clamoring for Peter. Peter, you are, as in, you are worthless. I don't know where they borrowed that name to give you, but I'm telling you today, I'm reminding you that your education from the Westerners is just a rubbish. The same education you pass through is the same education Mazi Alozie passed through. But he have a good motive for his people. I've seen a lot of boys, young youths, making a video in their app and in their blog, casting all the blacks who are meant to rescue our future for us. And you people are sitting down there, always clamoring for 2023 election. Is it not shameful with all these men? How?
Your call has been placed on hold. Please wait.
Caller, your line is still on, so still
I'm
on.
back. Right.
The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. Yes. We have no business in politics. Right. Call your name and where you calling from.
Mazi Alozie, good evening, sir.
Good morning from here.
God bless you. I'm greeting our leader, which is Mazi Kanu. May God continue to send him. No matter whatever they did to him, God is going to send him. You, as he tented the Daniel in the mouth of lion. And also, he will come out and give us Biafra by the grace of God. Also, God will continue strengthening you. Who God has been using you to be exposing a lot of things. I say, may you come and be with you people in Jesus' name. Mazi, I want to emphasize one thing. Because I'm calling from Lagos. My name is Mazi Alozie. There is something that is going on in this Lagos state that where we remain. I went bank the other day to go and collect money. So bank is not working. I tried to make any means to collect money nowhere. So I went to FMC. It's not my bank to go and collect money. I want to collect almost 200,000. Nowhere. So I went there to collect that money. So some people are discussing the way things are going in Nigeria. So most of the people are there are Igbo people. So I now start narrating those Igbo people that what is going on in Nigeria is very bad, which is in Alaba International. So I start telling them if they have already been supporting Biafra, the suffer we are suffering here will not be suffering it. Man, see, 1 hour some man that had there interfere immediately and asking me who give me mark to be discussing with my brother Nigerian issue. So why am I lecturing them bad lecturer? So I said, man, what is your business? I'm discussing with my brother, and those people be like my son. So I have right to be opening their eye because of what happened in Jakonde and what they are trying to do in Lade. But this man said, no, that I'm a bad man, that I'm trying to deceive these people. I say, you are the one that are deceiving them. Mazi, it's not much, no. This man rake. So when he raking, now I use Hausa to abuse him. Use Hausa to challenge him. Tell him they are the one that are making our Igbo people not to know what is going on in Nigeria. Where they said they are one Nigeria. So I told him that that one Nigeria is going to end. Even though you want it, two of us are going to fight. So as God may do something, no, he went and bring his own people. Our people now come and tell him that he doesn't have any right to challenge me that when I'm discussing with my children and I'm discussing with them in Igbo land. He said, yeah, did I say that is your own business? What I'm telling them that people should, all of them should, trying to get Radio Biafra, because that's always what I used to do. When I go inside market, I try to convincing them and to take their phone, Android phone, to be setting Radio Biafra for them. Most of them say they don't know how to get it. But immediately I will put it to them, they will start getting happy and say, which means from now they will start hearing what Radio Biafra is saying. So there was someone said, that is why he is stopping me not to lecture these people. Why am I opening apps
for them to be listening to Biafra. They cannot listen what is going on in Nigeria. Say you are a bastard. He say me, I say you. You people are the evil that are confusing our people. Confusing our people. Not to let our people to know what is going on. Look at how people are using Obi. I call him and say, Obi, now you people are trying to use him because Obi had went to Sokoto and drink that their evil water. Now Obi doesn't know what it is. He say Obi is the one that are going to rule Nigeria. I say, but you people are telling us that we are the problem of Nigeria, Igbo people. Now, why you people are gathering to come and bring Obi? Bring Obi to destabilize our agitation. Mazi, this matter not is much know. Last week in Alaba, everywhere I got about it. God so kind because I hear Hausa, I can speak Fulani. The thing now make them, I subdue them. All of them now start calling me, say Dantijo, which is Dantijo now, elderly man. So they start telling me that they are very sorry. They don't want to cause problems. They don't want, because when Igbo people, the real Igbo people who know themselves, came to tell them whatever they need, they will give them. If they touch me. So that's when they start coming back and begging me. All those people where they went and all of them start disappearing one by one. One by one. The man who is trying to make this trouble for me, how much he want to collect it from 30 years is 3,000 naira. After we have finished all this. So he start begging me. I said, well, I don't have problem with you, but you should allow me to lecture my people, to tell them what is going on in Nigeria. If other people used to fear, don't afraid. Man die once and go. After you people have been killing our people, nothing is going on. So somebody who can lecture the remaining one to know what exactly is going on, they can't. So, Mazi, God will continue with you people. Make this Radio Biafra to continue to exist. This Radio Biafra is opening many people eye. Many. And that is what the duty I take now in Alaba, in Lagos Island. That's how I've been moving. Any place I went to buy something, I will start discussing with them. Those who are interested to hear me, then when they hear me, I say, bring your phone. I will now channel Radio Biafra to them. Most of them are calling me and greeting me so that their life has started changing when they are hearing what is going on in Radio Biafra. So I say, you people that God are using may continue doing your good work. Continue. Continue. And our man it happened to Mazi. Oh, forget Mazi. I'm a stubborn man, but something will happen. God bless.
Excuse me. Isn't that something that people really don't know how to get the Radio Biafra? You can download from your app. Call your name and where you calling.
Hello.
Call your name and where you calling from.
My name is Mazi Alozie. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Chukwimana. I'm speaking from my location. I greet you, Mazi Alozie, once again. I greet my leader, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, who set up this platform to expose all the evil that is hidden inside the whole world, mostly in Nigeria. To hold our leader hand, not to fall, until we get to the end of this journey. I heard what our brother said from Lagos. You can see what is going on. There are some people, as Igbos, that was hated from the beginning of Nigeria till today. They cannot take time to listen to Radio Biafra. up to today. Some people are still in blind, is still blind. Go to Hausa people. Anywhere they are living, in any corner, in any village, in Igbo land, if you don't have radio, other anyone that have radio, they will come and circle the place around. When the time they're supposed to hear the news, they will open the news, open the radio. And everybody there will hear the news. If the order is for them to prepare themselves to come back to the north, the following day, you will see them from each of the village or town. They will start gathering in the express road, where then Dangote trailer will come and carry them. The flowing money, you cannot see them anymore. But in the case of Igbo people, you will see them boasting for nothing, busy for nothing. They cannot do reason to save themselves and their generation. I feel I share up to today, Igbos cannot pay attention to hear information to save their souls. In the head, they call Nigeria.
I stopped you because you are making sense. Let me say I stopped you because I want to reflect to what you're just saying and what the previous caller just said before you called. We have to look at our people the way they look at issues. Are you telling me that those in those areas don't know that there's anything like Radio Biafra? Mazi Chukwemane, what you're referring to? When we were growing up, we see the Fulanis carry their radios around. They carry their radios with them. They listen. They carry. Let me get this call. I will finish what I'm saying to tell you why you were making a good point. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, Dr. Alozie. I know your time is running out. One thing I would like to say is to borrow a leaf from the man that spoke for Emmanuel Chukwu came into the airwave. You see, that's the point I've been trying to make. Imagine what would have happened if Mazi Nnamdi didn't come into the presence of what is going on now. Imagine what would have happened if we don't have Radio Biafra. And despite the fact that we have Radio Biafra and we have all those things, you see where we are now. Still, people do not still understand what's going on. One mistake the Igbo tribe in particular made was after the war. We should have printed pamphlets since history was banned and distributed, giving people story about the war. Just printed pamphlets, written pamphlets about the story, a short and precise story about the war and what went through, and distributed among people. I said it before, for 50 years, people that were born after the war and people that were kids during the war that didn't come to the age of reasoning, did not understand anything that went throughout that war. They saw Nigeria as what they saw after they were born, as a place where you go to the north to do politics or to get power to do politics. So everything they know about Nigeria is from that time after the war, and it's 52 years gone by. It's a big damage. Coming back, that's why I said, calling people names, even Peter Obi, how old was Peter Obi after the war? He did not experience the war either. All these idiots that are making all this nonsense, how old were they? Some of them had no history otherwise, or it's only based on what he told them. So when people are talking, people should look. My concern is that we are supposed, what we need to do is to continue to educate, not to lampoust, not to insult. You see these kids that are doing what they're doing, P2P, they sincerely believe in what they're doing. Some of them do not understand the politics of Nigeria, that the enemy, which is Britain, is constantly working against us and using what we have to work against us. They have come. Everybody knows that very well. Okay, now, take this for example, my brother, Dr. Alozie. Do you know that they have scheduled P2B to come to come to Boston here on the 5th of October? And people have contributed $1,000 each. I counted last time 14 people about 4 days ago. But these are the people that have not done anything to liberate themselves through IPOB. They are contributing money to somebody who never asked them for money. P2B has never asked them for money. And they are busy contributing money, and I are telling them, the question that I expect you to, what I expect us, I even wrote it. What I expect us to do is to ask this man, if you're going to swear with this constitution and go by the constitution, how are you going to make all these changes? Number one. Number two, how do you change the demography that put power, more than two-thirds, into the hands of the North in terms of whatever policy you have? How come you never address the killings going on in this country, particularly in Igbo land? How come nobody's addressing it or talking about the killing of Igbo race? You want to come and rule Nigeria? These are the questions, but instead they have been raising money. The point I'm trying to make is this: we need to continue to educate these boys. Like this man that went to Alabama market and was doing, that is exactly what we're supposed to do. People are ignorant of what is going on. They do not understand it. You can shout all you want, you can say all you want, until these people become aware of what they're doing. And the only way they want to learn is through the hard way. You see the guy that said, he's mentioned it several times already, Biafra, that if they go to the polls and they get disappointed or they get cheated out of the election, then they will go and join Biafra. You see how people are reasoning. You see, that tells you that it is not that they don't know what they're supposed. They are pushed to the wall, and that is what the British people are capitalizing by bringing Obi right now. Is to deceive the evil, to say, this is your man, support him. I put it before. Obi is going to put only a sort of hiccup on our journey. It does not stop us, because no matter what, who comes to be the leader of Nigeria, the education will continue. Let's keep our eyes onto the ball and do what we have to do and to educate as much as we want. Coming to the radio to cost P2B or to do this and that is not going to give us any help. It is only when we go out there and make our points clear and expose the danger that they are going in that they do not know. Because P2B is coming on the 5th here in Boston to address evils. And people are contributing money. Idiots. I'm talking about PhD holders, master's degree holders. People that should be doing what Dr. Anya is doing are the ones who are giving money. Did Dr. Anya give any money to P2B? The impact this lady is mobilizing in favor of Biafra is more than money can buy. The point is that people are ignorant. Because somebody went to school doesn't mean it's intelligent. Knowledge is power. Without knowledge, you can get on the PhD you want. If you never experienced or read about what happened during the war, that is why the two catches the plane of that thing, of the experiences. The plane on Radio Biafra is very vital, because a lot of people have also expressed their lack of knowledge about that. Even people that call Radio Biafra this morning with Dr. Ikechukwu Anwar. Somebody was saying that he never knew about it until he started listening to this. So there's a lot of ignorance going on. That's why Britain made sure they told Nigeria not to teach us history. We should know exactly where the problem is. It's not by cajoling these people, trying to teach them one-on-one, expose them right. I do a lot of writing here in Boston, exposing what is going on in that country. A lot of people are reading it, and I'm getting feedback. Write, educate in whatever way you can. Download Radio Biafra to people. These are the ways to change people, not by coming on radio to call or shout around. I will be there on the 5th, and I'm going to make sure that these questions are asked. And I'm going to make, if they refuse to ask, that I should ask those questions, then I'm going to make noise there. Because that's stupid. I wrote it in our destiny here. That who told them that P2B needs money? He doesn't need your money. He came here to challenge us. We should challenge him in what he's doing. How is he going to do all this? How is he going to pass all this? And then make him to understand that we want to hold your feet on fire. That we're telling you now that this journey you are doing is not going to bring any changes in Nigeria. That you're only going to waste our time until you realize what is going on, which you don't know. Thank you, Dr. Alozie. God bless you.
Thank you, Ben. I'm glad I brought this topic up today because it's spinning around. I'm not taking any more calls. I stopped Mazi Manuel because he hit it on the nail. He didn't want it to continue, so let me round it up for him. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And it depends on the knowledge you're talking about. It depends on the knowledge you are talking about. It is academic knowledge, fine. It is common sense, it's a different story. All those people that are contributing to 1,000, you have it, they are killing your people at home. They are killing your people at home, and you're not doing anything. It's a question of identifying yourself with a certain group, class. That's all it boils down to. So I want you to understand what is going on. We are so overwhelmed with class that you don't even have that class you think you have. All it does, all that will happen is for a trooper to stop you on the road, or even a policeman, or even a street worker to give you a dirty slap on the street. Then you know that your class is useless. You're a professor. You don't talk to any other person. You exclude yourself from your brothers. How will you know what is going on? How will you know? You cannot know. You cannot know what is going on. You don't even listen to it. Some of you don't even know where Radio Biafra is. Because you think, oh, it's not BBC there. Why are you listening? It is your brother's radio. So what are you going to listen? You think you're more intelligent than the people that are educating you about what you don't know. And that goes squarely to those in the country that can't find out where Radio Biafra is. They know there's Radio Biafra, but they can listen to Odenibu that is lying to them. All of a sudden, Odenibu is fading. And then to the Fulanis that go everywhere with their radio. Right? When we were small, they've been carrying their radio. We never knew why they were carrying their radio around. They planned this a long time ago, and it's yielding fruit. It's yielding fruit. This man keep calling. I told him I'm done with calling, and let me see. Let me see. Caller, you get 1 minute. I told you I'm not taking any more calls, but if it's so important you want to speak, go ahead. 1 minute.
Oh, thank you, Mazi Alozie. I know you're close now, calling so late. But I have a pretty much important thing to say under 1 minute about the killings in the Biafran land. I don't understand the reason why our people kept killing our own people under the name of, calling them IPOB. We are Biafran, and the IPOB is a Biafran led by the leadership of Mazi Kanu, order to us to be learned about our own history and who we are. I don't understand the reason why all this illiterate leadership they have in Biafran land, allowing all these killers from the northern region, whoever on the name of the politics, killing our people. I think it's about the time we look into that to stop all these people. They are human beings.
Oh, all right, Mazi, that topic will be on tomorrow. So call tomorrow and bring it up. Yeah, it will be on tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that topic will be on tomorrow. So I like people to make their contribution as to know exactly what we're dealing with. When we fail to identify the problem, which our leader have shown you the problem, and you still can identify yourself with it, then there's a problem. You're contributing thousands to come and sit to clip. And today he's his video is showing where he initiated with the Fulanis, and that's your man. Automatically, you are helping for the Islamization of Ndibo. If you contribute 1,000 to go and welcome Fulani agent, what does that tell you? What's the result of your exam you've taken? Oh yes, you contributed 1,000 to go and welcome a Fulani agent. You can't say you did not see that video. You cannot say you did not hear him go to pay to Othman Danfodio's grave and pay the allegiance. And today they have shown you the picture of him in Kanu being initiated. And you're welcoming him to be your president. How is he going to help you? You're intelligent. Our people, our time is up. I'm acting based on the fact that maybe the South Africa won't be coming, but I don't have to be taking things for granted. I have to sign off. And in case he's patiently waiting, I apologize. There are just a lot to be said. Most of you should call on time. Don't wait till the last minute, because this line is always busy. So that time wasted is sometimes hard to recover. Some of you have genuine points to make, but due to lack of time, press of time, I'll be cutting you off. So I thank all of you. This line is always busy. So that time wasted is sometimes hard to recover. Some of you have genuine points to make, but due to lack of time, press of time, I'll be cutting you off. So I thank all of you. This line is always busy. So that time wasted is sometimes hard to recover. Some of you have genuine points to make, but due to lack of time, press of time, I'll be cutting you off. So I thank all of you. This line is always busy. So that time wasted is sometimes hard to recover. Some of you have genuine points to make, but due to lack of time, press of time, I'll be cutting you off. So I thank all of you. This